Hey, what's happening, guys? It is Zero. I am back again. I'm still sad that this segment is winding down. And yes, you guys may notice a change in music. I figured, you know what? For the last two here, seeing as this is Team Vile's send-off, let's do something a little different. What better way to start that send-off than the Zygarde theme? So here's our next four of the closing evening of the Reign of Snake Man. I think this is... I'm trying to remember if this is the one I'm thinking of. One way or another, Tiparas. You know, I gotta rant about one thing. Ow. That's unfortunate. I gotta rant about something here, guys. Borderline. What the hell is Borderline? Seriously, all these Pokemon keep getting put in, Borderlines by Smogon, and you know, I was just the last time I had a rant about the Smog was, you know, saying how wrong people are for the most part and their assumptions of how this works, in that the what's it called, the tiers are for balancing out, and you know, that's still the case. And as much as I don't like that Zygarde got moved, I guess I can see it. I still don't necessarily agree, because I've had a lot of shit that I've had to switch Snake Man out of. But I'm right here going, please Moonblast this thing. Please get rid of this Marowak. And please get rid of this Thank you, Luna. Jeez. You know, that being said, though, I'm not exactly sure. I know this guy was really mad about this battle. I'm really not sure what that thing would have done to me. I mean, knockoff would have probably done a good bit, but realistically, past that, I don't see it doing too much. Well, might just be me. Either way, Borderline. Back to the rant here. You guys hoped I was gonna get sidetracked there, didn't you? Seriously, what is it though? It's saying that the Pokemon is too good for this tier, but not good enough for that tier. But you can only use it in that tier and no longer this tier. It's so dumb! I'm sorry, Borderline to me is one of the most moronic things that there is. Not even in that it's a thing. Just, why are there not tiers for it? If you're gonna keep slapping Pokemon with these labels of being between tiers, why aren't there tiers for that? Because putting a Pokemon in Borderline is basically a death sentence for their usage, when you look at it. Like, and no, I'm not just saying this because I'm upset about Zygarde. I've honestly been thinking this a while, and Zygarde really was just the excuse that I found to bring it to the table. It's like, why are they there if they're not really there? I could try to come up with analogies and stuff, but alas, I am unprepared at the moment. It just seems so stupid to me. It really does. And I personally cannot... excuse me. I just can't get past that this is a thing, and it shouldn't be a thing. Like, if it's not good enough for OU, I'm thinking of Zygarde specifically here, because that's the one that recently went up. If it's not good enough for OU, then don't put it in goddamn OU! This guy was like, normally I don't bitch about RNG-based losses, but this was ridiculous. Not really. I mean, the only thing that happened was the Marowak, and it was just 2 Moonblasts anyway. Well, okay, the crit. I take that back. I take that back. That was actually kind of poopy. But still, Borderline thing is beyond on my nerves. Smog, make it playable if you're going to keep throwing Pokemon into it. That's honestly my complaint with it. I don't even care that it's there. I'm pausing to try to digest what I just witnessed. Uh... Huh. I get what he was going for. That's why I'm not completely shitting on that. I get what he was going for. Which would have been, copycatting my... Geez, this guy is making plays all over me right now. Would have been copycatting my, sticky web. I don't see what that would have put... Whoa. Okay. What am I looking at? Hold on. Pardon the interruptions, and we continue. Psycho Shifting Cresselia. This is... Okay. I don't know if I make it out of this one alive, but whatever happens in this is awesome. Honestly. This team is so bizarre. I love it. Honestly. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna happen here. Because that's... Oh, I remember a little bit of this right now. Yeah, you guys gotta keep in mind that when my brain gets to the point of midnight, that's when I stop registering things. So I don't remember that much of what goes on here. And Trick Scarfs with Sigillifts. This team, what do? So the Sigillift going out, and I can't count, but I was locked in anyway. So Steelix back in. I'm hitting ores to try to keep an eye for Blissies and just do something to them, but and of course now you give me the Blissey. But confusion. I'm okay with confusion. This team is awesome, honestly. This is just freaking cool. I am really, really liking this team. I don't know what I do here. Okay, so Sigillif out of the way. That's at least one down. Steelix, no. Cool. Well, a good bit of damage done right there. And hoping to do so. Web Spider coming through with web spidery bullshit once again. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Web Spider hitting the turf right there. Because Florges Eater has got the upper hand now. Blissey is not a threat to that. Seismitoad is not a threat to that. The only thing that is remotely a threat to Florges Eater right now is this thing. That was a crit? Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure with the way crits work now, I'm pretty sure that would have been a 2-shot regardless. But that was a crit? Holy crap. Stall heaven, mind you. But wow. That's an awesome team. I probably should not have beat that guy, but that was freaking awesome. So, either way, we're moving on here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my complaints of Borderline going until Borderline becomes a thing. Every time. I know it's high chance. I don't care that much. I know that it's an Entei, and I know what the Entei is going to do. That's why I take the shot at it when I do, rather than try to drop the sticky web, which really, in this case, with a Crobat there anyway, isn't going to help me all that much. That being said, every fucking time with the burn. Every time. I seriously have not gotten even one time that I have not gotten burned by the Entei. Dragality actually took that a lot better than I anticipated. And that Sludge Wave hurt more than I anticipated, but, you know, Vaporeon is still a thing. So, you know, I just thought of something. Did Snake Man even get in the last one? I don't think he did. Cross Poison. Huh. That's not something you see on many Crobats. Well, at this point, I'm anticipating switches and or roosts, so I'm like, I'm just gonna bulldoze here. And Vaporeon out of the way. Kaboom, and yay. And I'm switching, and that's not a good matchup. That is very, very not a good matchup. So I'm just gonna hit Luna here. Luna took that surprisingly well. Is that Scarf? Maybe? Now, if it was Scarf, it probably would have outsped Web Spider, I think. But playing the system right here. I know that there's probably an expectation of me switching into what I want. And, oh my god, that was so lucky. Of all the things that it could have whirlwinded me into, it whirlwinded me into exactly what I wanted it to whirlwind me into. I didn't know that it had that. Oops. Well, there goes that success. Thankfully, though, Snake Man doesn't get obliterated right here, and I really thought Snake Man was going to get obliterated right there. But extreme speeds and Crobat is not gonna stand. No, Crobat is gonna stand a chance to Snake Man. So crap. Now I'm back in shitty position. Damn it. Well, Luna, help, please. I'm in bad shape here. I'm hitting one more. I'm pushing my luck to the limit. Woo! Holy shit, that was terrifying. That was fucking terrifying. Ooh, I thought I was done for when I saw that Draco. Because I'm like, okay, this thing's got some kind of choice, and I, should have figured that Sludge Wave didn't do enough for it to be specs, and nobody's going to use a Scarf Dragalge ever. But, oof, that thing hits Draco, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And then the live. Rightful forfeit there. All Luna's got to do is rest back up. Kazam can't touch it, Dragalge can't touch it. So, no harm done in that forfeit. Not upset with that. That's actually a good time to forfeit. So wrapping it up here, oh boy, I remember this one. The Golbats. First off, you're not faster than me. That's not going to work out well for you. Second off, that Eviolite was not even noticed right there. Well, okay, take that back. It was noticed. But Snake Man's got the upper hand right now. Except for Intimidate, which there's a lot of on this team. I'm gunning right now. I want this Arcanine out of the way. So, hence I did as I did, and over to Dactyls. At that point, I'm like, alright, you know what, let's just go back over to where I'm going. I'm dropping shit over here, being a derp, nothing out of the norm, hitting Aurasphere, expecting Blissies, getting Blissies. I just want to do something to it. That's my whole point here. I just want to do something to the goddamn Blissies. But with the Golbat in the shape that it's in, again, Snake Man is the trump card, which is awesome. I love having Snake Man as a trump card. But Scrafty has Intimidate as well. Okay, so we are a very intimidating team here, T-Mac. I see that. Knocking off my leftovers. I honestly expected that, but at that point I was like, alright, look, this Scrafty just needs to go. So, I don't know why I'm leaving Luna in right now. I should be going back over to Vile. But, whatever, is what it is. Come on, Luna, help me out, help me out. God damn it, Luna. Well, that's gonna put... Oh, that's why I didn't go back to Vile. I forgot about the paralysis. So, double switching over to Snake Man, and there we go. The problem is, there's still an Arcanine. God, this thing is a pain. I just never have gotten along well with Arcanines, and now he's burned too. Well, if that's not an excuse to hit up Shadow at some point upcoming here, and just unburn, I don't know what is. So, over to Webby. I know that this guy's got nothing to get rid of Sticky Web at this point, but apparently priority 1 went to killing Arcanines and killing Scrafties. Now I'm tossing the web. And that is going to put things in really, really good shape for Snake Man whenever it gets to there. Aerodactyl poison now. That's not good for him. I don't know why T-Mac isn't going over to Blissey and getting rid of that Toxic, but yeah, at that point it was just a case of Snake Man mops up the field. And that's that. I'm still so sad that this is winding down. This is one of my favorite teams. All good things must end, right? So thanks for watching, guys. This is Zero on Pokemon Showdown. Thanks for checking out this video, and this is Zero Gaming. I'm playing Yu. This is the penultimate replay battle for Team Vile, sadly. So, Sad Zero out. I'll see you later, people.